Hi, I'm Tim Holtz. Thanks for stopping by. I want to show you a great new product I have out. It's called a design ruler. It can do some pretty cool things. Let's check it out. So this is a design ruler, and you're probably thinking, I already own enough rulers. Well, I do too. That's the problem. What this is everything I like about all the rulers I have all wrapped into one, so it makes it really convenient. It's a clear acrylic ruler with 1/4-inch grids for easy measurement. The bottom edge, it's a tapered edge, so if you want to draw any lines, you can use the tapered edge to draw lines. Right above that, small holes that go through the ruler. These are 1/8 inch apart, and you can use it to pierce paper with a needle tool. Now get this opposite edge, this is a metal edge, so I can actually use my acrylic ruler to cut with my craft knife if I want to cut paper or grunge board or chipboard with it. It's pretty cool. Now as far as measuring goes, this is 0 to 12. None of those weird kind of starting points on the ruler. It gets really accurate measurements. Then on the bottom here we've got a 0, and the 0 is for a centering ruler. And you think, well, what would I do with a centering ruler? Well, if you took a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and here I've already started drawing a little bit, if I place this from end to end on my 12-inch paper, right there where the 0 is, that is the center of my page. So if I wanted to create like a journaling block where I wanted to draw something, or maybe even draw around a photo, I can place this down, making sure the ends of my ruler are end to end on the paper. Using a marker, if I wanted to create a 6-inch line, it's 3 inches past my center. So I'm going to go 3 inches to the center and then 3 inches past, and that's going to give me a 6-inch line. Just like that. And now I've got a block right in the center of my page. Pretty easy to do. Another great thing this can do is cut. Again, we've got that metal edge if I want to cut with this. So I'm going to place it down. Now when you're cutting, you want to make sure, of course, you're working on a cutting mat. Maybe it's a glass mat or a self-healing mat. What I love about this for cutting is that a lot of times when you go to cut a straight end, your ruler is usually crooked, and so when you go to cut it, it's kind of a crooked cut. What I like about the grid is that as long as my lines are going to be parallel to the ends of my paper, I'm going to make a straight cut with my ruler. It's pretty simple. So all I'm going to do, position that, take a craft knife, you're going to place it right along the edge, and you're just going to pull that straight down. Go a second time, there we go. Cut that, not a problem. Now let's talk about my most favorite feature of the ruler, these holes along the bottom. These holes go all the way through the ruler. They're spaced an 1/8 inch apart, and you can use them to pierce through paper, grunge board, or chipboard. Pretty easy to do. When you're working with it, you want to make sure that you're working on, this is just a piece of craft foam or maybe a mouse pad, something that you can pierce through. Make sure the mouse pad doesn't have any gel in it or you're going to have a mess. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to place this right along my paper, and again you can use the lines in your ruler to line it up. Place this down. Now I'm just going to take a needle tool, and I can go right through my ruler into the paper. These are going to be 1/4 inch apart. Just following the grid. Real easy. And you can go all the way across. So you can use these holes to maybe do pen stitching. If you want to pierce holes, you can take that, pierce your holes. If you want them closer together, these are 1/8 inch apart, so you can see you can get them really close together, farther apart, and you can take a pen and do your doodle work and pen stitching, or you can actually measure that up, pierce right through your paper, and stitch on your paper. This I've just stitched with wire, or you can stitch with thread or anything like that. So there you have it, the design ruler. Another cool tool I think you'll like. Thanks for checking it out. Until next time.